Hey, Andrew here at SHOT 2022 with Mike from Swampfox, and you guys have quite a few new products here. There's this. This is a 5X, right?
Yes, that's our new. That's going to be our next launch. So that's Saber 5X. It is not small or light. It is not a micro prism. So it still weighs less than an LPVO with a mount. The reason it's so big is we took. Oh man, what are you doing? First you wear a Vortex hat, then you drop it. No warranty for you.
Sorry.
Train accordingly. I always do that. Anytime I've gotten some weird looks in restaurants because like somebody breaks a glass and I'm like, train accordingly. Anyway, it's fun. So the 10-degree field of view that we have in Tri-Hawk, we scaled up and put the 10-degree field of view in this 5X prism. So your usual 5X prism scopes that you're used to seeing have a field of view of like 20 to 23 inches, or 20 to 23 feet at 100 yards. So side to side, 20 to 23 feet at 100 yards. This is 30.9 feet from side to side at 100 yards. So it's a significantly wider field of view. And that kind of explains the size and weight of it a little bit. But when you look through it, it's freaking amazing. We also have a ton of MOA hold in this reticle. So it's an MOA reticle with like 40 or 45, I can't even remember. What's it say at the bottom here? Look through there. It's got a ton of hold.
38 is the last number.
38, and then it goes to 40, like one more hash. So 40 MOA of vertical hold in this thing, which is stupid for 5.56 because that's like 900 yards or something in a 5.56. But guys that are shooting like 300 blackout, like subsonics, they'll be able to crunch their numbers and extend the range of bullets that aren't high velocity and don't fly that fast. They'll be able to use all that hold in that reticle. So the reticle is really cool. And then, of course, even though it's got a wide field of view, we all know 5X is still too much for close quarters, right? It's just, you're not going to defend the home with a 5X scope. You're doing it wrong. So on each side, left and right, you have an RMSC footprint. And you can see we put our little Sentinel pistol dot on there. And you just roll over about 20 degrees, not even 45 degrees. Show them, just roll over about 20 degrees and boop. Now you've got a dot that's ready for that up-close snap shooting. So, and you can do that on the left side or the right side. So lefties, we didn't forget about you. Yeah, that little plate comes off, footprint goes on, and you're good to go. So MSRP on this thing is going to be about $389, something like that. Those of you who know Swampfox know, don't pay MSRP. We run sales, we have coupon codes. There's ways to be smart about it. There's Amazon, there's Brownells. But if you really want to have it immediately and you just want to pay MSRP on the website, I will take the extra money. I will not say no. So,
Go ahead and give that a little twist. Okay. Oh, I'll take your money.
Yeah. So that is the Saber 5X.
Okay.
And that's done. That's production. I got the box done. I got the manual done. They're being built. It's ready to roll.
Right now.
This is almost ready to roll. So this is Kraken. This is our closed emitter toaster of doom. Obviously, it's reciprocating pistol slide rated. Out of the box, this will be RMR footprint and Glock MOS footprint. So if you got a Glock and you had the slide cut for an RMR, and now you want to go and be all about that enclosed emitter life, you don't have to sell your slide and buy a slide with a different footprint because that goes right where the RMR went. It's also forcing us to get into the pistol plate business. We're going to be making our own plates for like SIG 320, Canic TP9, and some of the other ones that are not RMR but are popular enough that we can justify making a plate just for that. And then they'll be available on the website. So if you've got that gun,
so that means that aside from your optics and other people's pistols, just those plates on their own could be useful because, for example, I was reviewing the Canic and that's cut for a different footprint, so I couldn't mount another company's red dot to it because that's an RMR footprint.
Right.
And I was shopping around, and there just wasn't. There is one company that makes an adapter. That's Canic, and it's out of stock.
Right.
So if you can provide those adapter plates, I think that fills a pretty big gap in the market because even where they do exist, things are crazy and things come in and out of stock all the time.
Right. Let me, so we weren't even planning on talking about this. So this, for example, is our Wolverine slide. It's direct to RMR, but some people have been wanting to put a smaller dot on it. So this is one of our plates. It's RMR to RMSC.
Oh, okay.
How many guys do you know that are making a plate to go from RMR to RMSC? But guys want this one, I'm checking a deactivated gun, but good habits are good habits. We'll roll over this way. This is automatic brightness adjust. We don't have that in an RMR footprint. Some of these guys want automatic brightness adjust for concealed carry, and they want something that hides a little bit easier, so they want to put the smaller Sentinel on a double stack Glock. Well, how can I do it? Well, who's making them in the aftermarket? Well, freaking nobody. So these are stainless steel. They're super low profile, and they're 304 stainless steel, and we're making them ourselves because screw it, we know how to do it.
So the obvious question is, when are you going to release the Kraken?
Release the Kraken. We're hoping late spring, early summer. So this is a pre-production sample, 2-year battery life out of a CR2032 on the side. It's got shake and wake. It's night vision compatible. It has half MOA clicks that don't suck in the adjustments. These adjustments are not scaled up pistol dot adjustments. They're really like a scaled down prism scope adjustment. So they've got sharp little clicks in them that you can feel and you can hear. It's really nice, and I don't know what we're going to charge for it yet. We haven't had that discussion yet, but we're building them as best as we know how. And if everything goes perfect, 3 or 4 months, we should be able to have them out, and they're going to be affordable, and they are crazy tough. Aaron is off camera, but Aaron broke all the Gen 2 prototypes, and he had to get crazy with them to break them. And these will probably be destroyed too, as long as they... There you go. And
got a couple bounces out of that one.
Hold on a second. Yep, still 0. We're good. No, seriously. Look, it's got
you're
co-witness.
co-witness.
Yeah. See?
Yep, indeed.
Yeah, it doesn't care. So, yeah, they're crazy tough. You do go to a smaller window with this. It's a 16 millimeter window, so it's not quite as fast to acquire. But if you're looking for that crazy tough, I hate fence posts, this is the one that you're gonna like. And yes, it will fit and work in those ubiquitous Safariland law enforcement holsters, because you can't try to sell a cop a pistol dot and then say go custom pistol shopping or custom holster shopping. They're not going to do that. The whole department gets issued a Safariland. It has to work in the Safariland. So we managed to pull that off too. I'm super proud of this. Like, this is a really neat little deal.
So what's your MSRP going to be?
We don't know. We don't know. 3-ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Liberty and Justice are in the 250 range at MSRP. Sentinel costs a little bit more to make, so it's like in the 275 range. This costs a little bit more to make, so it's going to be a little bit under 3, a little bit over 3. If it's 6 months later and you see this on YouTube and it's not what I said, I'm sorry. I apologize, but we really don't know. All right.
No, it's understandable.
Yeah.
You can't know until you have all the particulars dialed in and you have production and moving and
I want to tell you and everybody too, like this this is an example of how our development process works, okay? And this matters to me, so please indulge me. We do not start out with a price point and go, what's the best dot we can build for $300? What we do is we say, what's the best dot we know how to build? We need to do an enclosed emitter. How can we make it not suck? And we're going to do that first. We're going to get all the way through 3 generations of prototypes, have the final thing here at SHOT Show, exactly the way that the customer should see it, and then we're going to have an MS Teams meeting, and we're all going to say, now that we have it the way we want it, and we know how tough it is, and we know everything that we know about it, what is it going to cost us? What else is on the market? What do we have to charge for this? What can we charge for this? Can we undercut those other guys by a lot? Or did this cost so much to make that it's going to be more expensive than we thought it would be? But please understand, we're not building optics to a price point. The price point conversation comes after the optic is finished. And a lot of people don't really understand that.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
And I think that, to me, that means we're doing things the right way.
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, no warranty for you. All right, this is also proof that we develop our own stuff. This giant lightsaber looking thing is the Green Dragon prototype.
I see, your Schwartz is as big as mine.
Yeah. This features a 40 millimeter main tube diameter. It is a 5-40 dedicated high recoil. This is for your Barrett 50 cal. This is for your 338 Lapua. That lightweight 300 Winchester Magnum, the really high recoil stuff. There's no reticle illumination in this because that's the first thing to conk out, so we cut it out. No reticle illumination. It's a 5-40 by 56, and when magnification goes up, then your adjustment range goes down a lot. So we need to get some adjustment range back. So we made the tube even bigger. Instead of a 34 millimeter main tube, it's got a 40 millimeter main tube. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't know. This may be the only time you see this scope. We don't really know if 40 millimeter is worth the squeeze or not. We would have to make our own rings and mounts. There's not very many 40 millimeter rings and mounts out on the market right now. We would have to do it all ourselves. Maybe it's not worth it. Maybe, you know, we don't know. But we're going to test it out, and it proves that we're trying our own stuff. We're not just copycatting everybody else and going, well, those guys made one last year, so we should do it this year. We really have our own ideas, and we're really chasing our own dreams. Check out the
aggressive texture.
Yeah, and it looks like a dragon scale.
Oh yeah,
it's the green dragon. It's named after the tavern because we're degenerates. But check out the click adjustments. 1/20th of a mil, so it's twice as fine. Twice as fine as a 1/10 mil. They're shooting airsoft behind us. If you guys can hear that.
What?
Yeah. Pew 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 pew. America. So, yeah.
America Light.
So that is the Green Dragon prototype. It is
here.
destined to go on. Yeah. Can you hear it?
Maybe.
It's yeah. The turrets are pretty nice.
They're really positive clicks.
Also, this has our first zero stop in it that doesn't suck.
That doesn't suck.
No, and that's the reason why we have not had a zero stop in the past, and I've said this on YouTube, is that we could not figure out a way to make a zero stop that A, didn't suck, but B, wasn't patented. We don't want to get sued by a patent holder, right? So it needs to be something that's robust, easy to use, easy to understand, but is not like any of the 3 patents that are out there. And we finally done that, and I'm super happy with the zero stop design in this.
So we come below by 3 clicks.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Just for height overbore at really
reticle,
close range if you need to.
The reticle that we have in this will be our first reticle that actually has hold under. So you get a little bit of tree that's above your zero, just in case you have like a 300-yard zero or something, and then you need to actually hold under. We actually thought of that for the reticle on this. That's a placeholder reticle because this thing is only destined to be destroyed in testing. But
this is
the
just
real
a
reticle,
simple process.
Yeah, this is just to make sure it holds zero. It didn't need to be the full tree, but Ilya has helped us with the reticle design on this. It's a really nice reticle. Yeah, there you go. You can do it. There you go. Look at that. This man's nails are not for show. This man's hands are for go. Look at that. Look at that. He's beautiful. Yeah, pull it off. Let's take a look.
That's what she said.
It's revealed on ARFCOM video for the very first time. Nobody has seen this before. Stainless steel, folks.
It's so shiny.
See the little the set screws there?
Yeah.
So there's a stop, and then you put the set screws where you need, and then it hits the stop.
Nice.
Yeah, see it right there.
Yeah.
Yep. Robust, simple, easy to understand.
So there's the stop, there's the set screw.
Yeah. Our first zero stop, kids. So, ARFCOMers, that's all the news that's fit to print.
So this is a prototype, so it's kind of pointless to ask about release date and pricing. We just don't know.
And when that happens, it may look totally different than what you saw today.
It's exciting though. It's fun to see stuff in process. I like seeing how ideas change, and
I'm a big SpaceX fan. Like, I like to watch Elon Musk and the Starship prototypes and everything. And I think they've gotten a lot of hype simply by being transparent about building a Mars rocket. Like, you get to watch and see their stuff blow up on the pad because they got it wrong, you know? And, like, people like that.
That's part of it,
Yeah, that's part of it. So I kind of feel the same way. Like, I want to show you guys that we're developing our own stuff and what it looks like and what our ideas are. And if it doesn't all work out, then, at least you came along for the journey and you were part of it and you understood what we went through a little bit,
It's always a blast hanging out with you. Thanks, Mike.
Andrew, you're awesome, dude.
Thank you guys for watching.
I'll see you on the forums.